So this is part 2 of this crystal Reiki healing video. So I'm currently about to pick out the crystals for today's Reiki session. So these are like the more earthy toned crystals and other elements. And these are the more colorful crystals. So the way that I like to pull the crystals and set them up is by chakra, so that I can just pull them out in order. And I will pull them out starting at the crown chakra and then going down to the root chakra. But before we start, I did want to use my incense to cleanse them first. So we'll just do that. You can also cleanse with a selenite stick or with any other cleansing tools that you may have. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over them like this. Alright, now I'll just cleanse myself, even though I already did. I'm just gonna do it one more time. Period. For those of you guys who have never had Reiki healing with crystal healing energy, I like to use crystals a lot because they are set at a certain frequency that if you love that energy and you love those benefits of that energy, you can use a crystal and align to it relatively quickly. So that's why I use crystals, not just because I love the way that they look and I love collecting them. They're gorgeous, they're beautiful. I love collecting new crystals that I don't have. But it's also very beneficial for your energetic body. So if you're someone who your energy is kind of more heavy lately and you need to have your chakras tuned up, that's what this is for. So yeah, now that they're cleansed, I'm going to start picking out the crystals and just setting them down here. So for the crown chakra, I like to always put a selenite tower or selenite stick. Alright, we're going to include the amethyst. And if you guys don't know like which crystals correlate with which chakras, you can do it by the color as well. So if you've never seen the chakras and the colors, each crystal will correlate with the color. And also, most of these crystals also work for all of the chakras, not just the one that it mentions. So yeah. But yeah, this is a really good mudras deck for awakening the energy body. This shows you about chakras and about mudras and If you're looking for a mudra video, I have the mudra Reiki video on my YouTube channel in the Reiki playlist. But we're not going to do mudras today. So continuing on with the crown chakra, I like to include some rainbow aura quartz. This really is a good stone for getting in the magical vibes. Moving down to the third eye, I'm going to be using labradorite with this cool dragon on it. Opalite and moonstone, which has got a tiny little piece of obsidian inside. And I wanted to mention that these have all been charged by the sun and the moon already, so we're good to go. So those are the ones that I'm using for the third eye. Moving down to the throat chakra, I'll be using angelite, sodalite, and sea moss agate. Moving down to the heart chakra, I'll be using amazonite, rose quartz, and malachite. These three put together are really, really good heart healers. So then after the heart chakra, we've got the solar plexus, which I will be using this citrine with some sunstone. Actually, no, this one's the carnelian. Carnelian, this one is the sunstone. Okay. I'm also going to include my copper, if I can find my copper. Where is it? Where is it hiding? Alright, so I found my little chunk of copper. Copper is really good to include because it really enhances the overall vibration. It enhances the energy. Alright, so we've got that. Moving down to the sacral chakra. I would use the carnelian for the sacral, as well as some orange calcite. Period. And I'm also going to include some tiger's eye, some raw tiger's eye. Okay, and moving down to the root chakra, I'm going to include some red jasper, the obsidian, which I've got here on some bone, wood, clear quartz, and coral. Also some petrified wood. And some, what is this called? Black tourmaline. So yeah, let's go to part 3.